Hello, I'm Todd Phillips, the editor of Canadian Auto Dealer. We're here today with Liz Kearney. She's a project development manager with the TADA, and she's the chief organizer of the ACE Conference and Expo that's happening later this year. Liz, thanks for joining us.
Hi, Todd. Thanks for having me. I'm very excited to be talking about ACE today with you.
Well, I'm excited to be talking about an event that's actually happening in person. So tell us about that. It's the first time for a live event. I know you organized the previous virtual event and that went well, but there's something exciting about everybody being able to get back together again. So tell us about that.
Definitely, yes. We've had our previous virtual events, and they were great when we had to be virtual. Excellent chance to connect with everybody, but there's something that you really can't replace with in-person events. There's those quick catch-ups between sessions, even outside of the content, outside of the exhibit hall, peer-to-peer or even competitor to competitor, seeing who's doing what and who's looking where. It's something special when you have that in-person experience.
Well, that's great. And tell us a bit about the footprint of this year's event. Where is it happening? I can see behind you there's some ACE branding there, the dates and the theme and such, which is great. But tell us about when it's happening and where and the venue and such for dealers and attendees.
Yes, definitely. So we are back in person October 19th and 20th. And it is at the same event space, Niagara Falls Casino and Resort. And we still have our wonderful trade show section and leading into our keynote stage where we're going to have some amazing sessions.
And you mentioned the sessions. Actually, it's the event is sort of there's two parts to it. There's an exhibition part and there's the content part. So talk about the content. I mean, when dealers are going to attend, what can they expect to learn both in the main sessions and also in some of the breakout sessions?
Yeah, well, we really embraced this year's theme, which is shift forward, because as we all know, the industry has been changing so rapidly, even in the past few years with pandemic, with inventory levels, with everything that's been going on in the world. And so we're taking that and we're embracing it. We're not hiding our heads, and we are shifting forward with innovation and with speakers who are going to bring you information you need for where your consumers are going. So a good example is our opening session with Matthew Groden from Google Canada. He's going to be bringing his Think Dealer session to us with updated information on the consumer journey, consumer expectations. Another great session is going to be Tim Royce from CADA, the National Association. He's going to be doing an automotive outlook on the national level, really diving into things, a range of topics from, lobbying efforts to the need for dealer councils and, everything on a national scale. Then we're diving back in to a feature on our day 2 is Janet Bannister. She's one of the founders of Kijiji.ca, and she's going to be sharing her experience on leaning into the innovation and expectations and making sure that your business is overcoming those barriers to moving forward. She's also going to be sharing her experience as a woman in the technology world, which is very similar to women in automotive industry. And I bring her up because she's one of our keynote sessions on the day 2 of ACE, which is going to be featured with our women-driven programming. One of the sessions we're really excited about is our keynote speaker, Chris Hadfield. I'm sure he doesn't need an introduction, but he's the renowned Canadian astronaut and spaceship commander. And he's going to be speaking on, leadership and how to manage through complexity and change. I'm sure you can imagine, going up in space, every little minute, every little second matters. So he's going to be sharing his experience for our attendees on how he managed things that came out of nowhere. In his case, in life and death situation, and sometimes, in the business world, it feels that way as well. So we're very excited to have him share his experience with us.
Okay, awesome. And the other thing is there's some breakout sessions that are sort of maybe more tactical where dealers can choose a stream and then go learn in some more hands-on workshops. Tell us a bit about that.
Yes, definitely. So for some of our breakout sessions, we've got sessions such as on Ontario's market forecasts from DSMA, valuations there. We've got someone coming in to cover cybersecurity, which has been a huge pain point for, not only dealerships, but they have so many different areas where they are vulnerable. So we're bringing in an expert to talk about that. And also we've got Jeremy Reisler from TikTok, who's going to be coming in and speaking about this whole new platform that, it's got millions of people worldwide using it, and a new arena that dealers can use to share their messaging. So
That's great. Sounds like a great content lineup. And apart from that, I understand this year's exhibition portion is all but sold out at this stage. And what can dealers expect to see as they walk the trade show floor? I believe it's the largest trade show really for dealers in Canada to be able to see the latest innovation. Tell us a bit about what that looks like, including, I think, the demo theater that is a bit of an overview of the Reader's Digest or the highlights of some of the suppliers.
yes, definitely. We have full trade show floor, about 60 different vendors covering, all sorts of products and services. We've got your Hunter Engineering, we've got digital marketing experts, we've got Cox Automotive with their suite of products, Carfax, ADESA, just to name a few, and, plus. There's so many that, and they're there to help you. They're there to show off what they've done the past 2 years, right? So this is a great experience to reconnect with your current vendors, great experience to see what else is out there, to bring them your pain points and find the solutions that they've created. And thank you for talking about demo theater. That's something that we have a lot of fun with at ACE. It's kind of an elevator pitch of what our vendors are doing. There's going to be a great big countdown clock, and they only get 2 minutes, so they really has to be quick. It's really fun. You get that high level experience of what they're offering, new products, new services, even deals, and then take what you've seen and go and meet them on the exhibit floor.
Well, I think you've arm twisted me to be the moderator, or maybe more the timekeeper for that event. So if any of the exhibitors go over 2 minutes, I have to politely or not so much tell them their time's up and get the next presentation on. So it's going to be a fun day where people have to perform under pressure and deliver that really succinct messaging. So, but it's always been a great event, and I appreciate you taking the time out. And maybe as it gets closer to the event, we can reconvene and just do a recap down the road. But thanks for joining us today, Liz.
Thanks, Todd.
Cheers. Signing off.